Once upon a time, in a village nestled between towering mountains and lush forest, there lived a young girl named Aisha. From the moment she could walk, Aisha was drawn to the shimmering waters of the mystical river that flowed near her village. Its gentle whispers seemed to call out to her, promising untold mysteries and adventures. As Aisha grew older, she became increasingly curious about the river and the secrets it held. The elders of the village spoke of ancient legends that spoke of the river's magical properties, how it could heal the sick and bring prosperity to those who honored its spirit. But in recent years, the once vibrant river had become sluggish and murky, its powers fading with each passing day. Troubled by the river's decline and the hardships it brought upon her village, Aisha knew that she had to take action. With determination burning in her heart, she resolved to venture into the heart of the mystical river and uncover its secrets, hoping to restore balance and prosperity to her home once more. One crisp morning, as the sun began to rise above the horizon, Aisha set out on her journey. Armed with nothing but her courage and her insatiable curiosity, she followed the meandering path of the river deep into the heart of the wilderness. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, Aisha encountered all manner of creatures, from playful monkeys swinging through the trees to majestic birds soaring through the sky. But despite the beauty of her surroundings, Aisha sensed a growing unease in the air, a feeling of impending danger that lingered just out of sight. Undeterred, Aisha pressed on, her eyes fixed on the distant horizon where the river's waters flowed. Hours turned into days as she traveled deeper into the wilderness, her determination unwavering despite the hardships she faced along the way. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Aisha arrived at the edge of the mystical river. Its waters shimmered in the sunlight, casting a warm glow upon the surrounding forest. But as Aisha drew closer, she noticed that something was amiss. The once clear waters of the river had turned dark and murky, choked with debris and pollution that tainted its natural beauty. The fish that once danced beneath its surface now lay motionless, their lifeless bodies floating along the current. Filled with sadness and determination, Aisha waded into the river, determined to uncover the source of its decline and restore balance to her village. With each step she took, she felt the river's spirit reaching out to her, guiding her deeper into its depths. As she ventured further into the heart of the river, Aisha encountered strange and wondrous creatures that dwelled within its depths. There were luminous fish that glowed like stars in the night sky, and graceful water nymphs who danced upon the surface of the water. But amidst the beauty of the river's inhabitants, Aisha also discovered signs of darkness and decay. Strange shadows lurked in the depths, whispering secrets of ancient evils that threatened to consume the river and all who dwelled within it. Determined to uncover the truth, Aisha pressed on, her heart filled with courage and her mind focused on the task at hand. And as she journeyed deeper into the heart of the river, she discovered a hidden cavern veiled by cascading waterfalls, its entrance guarded by ancient spirits who watched over the river's secrets. With trembling hands and a heart full of hope, Aisha stepped into the cavern's depths, her eyes wide with wonder as she beheld the wonders that lay within. And there, at the center of it all, she discovered the source of the river's decline. As Aisha ventured further into the cavern's depths, she felt a sense of awe wash over her as she beheld the wonders that lay within. Glowing crystals adorned the walls, casting a soft, ethereal light that danced across the water's surface. In the center of the cavern, Aisha discovered a shimmering pool of water, its depths pulsating with a faint, otherworldly glow. And floating at its center, surrounded by a halo of light, was a magnificent orb of pure energy, the source of the river's decline. As Aisha approached the orb, she felt a powerful presence stirring within it, a presence that seemed to reach out to her, beckoning her closer. With trembling hands, she reached out to touch the orb, her fingers tingling with anticipation. As her hand made contact with the orb's surface, Aisha felt a surge of energy course through her body, filling her with a sense of clarity and purpose. And in that moment, she understood the true nature of the river's decline and what she must do to restore balance to her village. The orb revealed to Aisha that a dark force had taken root within the heart of the river, feeding off its energy and corrupting its waters. To restore balance and cleanse the river of its taint, Aisha would need to confront this dark force and vanquish it once and for all. With newfound determination, Aisha set out to confront the darkness that threatened her village. Armed with nothing but her courage and the wisdom of the river spirit, she delved deeper into the cavern, her heart pounding with anticipation. As she ventured further into the darkness, Aisha encountered all manner of obstacles and challenges. Shadowy figures lurked in the corners, their eyes glowing with malevolent intent, while twisted vines and thorny brambles blocked her path at every turn. But despite the dangers that surrounded her, Aisha pressed on, her mind focused on the task at hand. With each step she took, she drew closer to the source of the darkness, her resolve unwavering in the face of adversity. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Aisha reached the heart of the cavern, where the darkness lay in wait. There, she encountered a powerful sorcerer, his eyes burning with malice as he sought to claim the river's power for his own. With courage and determination, Aisha confronted the sorcerer, engaging him in a fierce battle of wills and magic. Sparks flew as their energies clashed, each determined to emerge victorious and claim the river's power for themselves. But in the end, it was Aisha's indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve that proved to be her greatest strength. With a final surge of energy, she unleashed a powerful blast of light that engulfed the sorcerer, banishing him back into the darkness from whence he came. As the darkness receded and the cavern filled with light once more, Aisha felt a sense of peace wash over her. The river's waters began to clear, its currents flowing strong and true once more as the darkness that had plagued it was vanquished. Filled with joy and gratitude, Aisha returned to her village, where she was greeted as a hero by her fellow villagers. And though her journey had been long and perilous, she knew that it was only the beginning of her adventures, as she continued to explore the wonders of the mystical river and the world beyond. As Aisha returned to her village, she was greeted with cheers and celebrations. The once desolate river now flowed with renewed vigor, its water sparkling in the sunlight as life returned to its banks. Over time, Aisha's courage and determination became the stuff of legend, inspiring future generations to embrace their own inner strength and face the challenges that lay before them. And though she would go on to have many more adventures in the years that followed, she would always cherish the memory of her journey into the heart of the mystical river. For Aisha had learned a valuable lesson on her quest, that true strength comes not from power or magic, but from within. It is the courage to face one's fears, the determination to persevere in the face of adversity, and the kindness to lend a helping hand to those in need. And so, as the sun set on another day in the village, Aisha sat by the banks of the river, watching as its waters flowed gently past. And though she knew that there would always be challenges to face and obstacles to overcome, she also knew that as long as she remained true to herself and followed the wisdom of her heart, she would always find the strength to rise above any challenge and forge her own path in the world. The moral of Aisha's story is clear: no matter how daunting the journey may seem, with courage, determination, and kindness, anything is possible. For true strength lies not in the battles we win or the obstacles we overcome, but in the courage to face them head-on and the wisdom to learn from our experiences along the way.